I remember you picked up photogrammetry and you dropped it immediately. It was the reason that you didn't believe that it works, or it's too complicated or too expensive?
No, it's a straight business decision, so I'll be direct. During the pandemic, we sold a lot of photogrammetry units for this one guy, the iMetric in Switzerland. And what he did is he did this a few times. We would fly out to somewhere, we would do the demo, would incur all of the costs, and then he would sell to them direct. So we're like, dude, why, we're not going to put money in it. We're not going to put in, like, I'm putting a lot of effort teaching people how it works, but if I'm going to take this much effort, we're going to spend our money and time, and you undercut us and you sell it direct, like, no, we're not free labor for you, so...
Well, you never picked up anything else. You do right now. I don't think if you sell
we do have a few. There's a new one coming out. I haven't seen it from True Butman. It's they've demonstrated
with the phone.
With a phone.
Interesting.
So I don't know much about it. You may know more. But one of the cameras, like the way the iPhone runs it, one of the main camera you need is like on the back. I don't know, on the back burner. It's not as critical. So they figured out with their software how to switch that and make that the main camera. So for $4,000 is what they were quoted. You can pick up those flags, right?
Interesting.
And then a bigger question, a bigger point you would consider is how much demand is there?
Not
for
that much,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I think by now, if you're a candidate for photogrammetry, you already have it. Exactly. Right? So I think the market was pretty small, so we didn't really focus on it. I could be wrong.
Couple of hundred doctors a year,
maybe. How many doctors in the U.S. are doing
full arch
12 arches a year? It can't be more than 1,000.
It's less than. We know that. It's a couple of hundred.
Yes.
No, we know it.
Right?
A couple of hundred.
Now, around the world even, I mean, you sell the Onyx. For that purpose, so you know exactly. Actually, you probably have a better idea than I do, but it's a very small market, right?
Very true.
And you're going to spend all this energy and time developing something.
Interesting.
You're not going to go after the small market, right? So we think it was saturated. We didn't really pick it up. A great, phenomenal technology. Price keeps coming down. $4,000 solution with the iPhone. If it's true, I haven't tested it. I have to see it. But it's remarkable. I'll only scan bodies with photogrammetry if that's the case.
Absolutely.
In fact, most people who have iMetric, they don't use scan bodies anymore. They just pick up the information. With insanely precise.
Very true.
Do you know why that is, by the way? Do you know why? This
photogrammetry?
Yeah, it might be too
Let's geek out now.
No, it's just very simple. The scanners have a small field of view. Like the Meta is like 15 by 13. The Dex is 19.6 with a side camera. The Trios is 9. So the more you can fit in one frame, the more accurate you're going to be.
When you stitch it, yeah.
Yeah, remember that whole thing I talked about, the dentures?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say you have a prep tooth and you have a scan body. And if I scan them in that one green box, I can capture a slice of this and a slice of this. Then this area, I'm comfortable that it's accurate. But if this is so far apart that you go from here, you hit a patch of edentialism, you get here, then you have to assume this is for the level of precision we need for the stuff that we're doing. So you don't. The longer you go on a edentialist plane, the more likely it is you're going to introduce errors.
Accumulated error.
Yes,
absolutely.
So the simplest way of saying it, photogrammetry is a stereo camera that picks up everything you need in one big field of view, where scanners capture them in small fields of view, and they stitch these pictures together, and then one little error here compounds to the point where it has a gross error way down at the end of the other model.